welcome to my channel. The motivational message of today is dismissal of an attracted person's needs has been going on for decades. But remember, those who belittle you are often below average themselves, or they cannot meet the same beauty standard as you. Don't let other people's projection or delays make you feel like your needs are important. Your needs matter, and there are always people willing to support and value you. Don't ponder on others' confusion towards you. Lean on your beauty privilege and own it. So, in this discussion, I will shed light on workplace discrimination against attractive women and how it often leads them into isolation. The reason why beautiful women are often isolated is because some men harbor resentment toward them simply because they cannot gain sexual access. In some cases, attractive women have even lost their jobs due to persistent harassment from managers pressuring them for sex. As a result, they may find themselves on unemployment, and when they attend job interviews, hiring managers won't hire them due to jealousy, and this can prevent them from being fairly considered for employment. There have been countless stories of this happening in workplaces. An attractive woman may experience harassment, and when she seeks help by going to HR, the system often fails her. Instead of receiving protection, she is silenced. Managers cover their tracks with lies, and in many cases, she ends up being fired almost immediately. Sadly, when a woman is attractive, many people reduce her value to sex. Some supervisors even manipulate schedules so she is only around them, or they follow her around at work, trying to create opportunities for their desires. So to me, one of the greatest turnoffs is a lustful man, because lustful men today carry an entitled attitude, believing they are owed access to a woman simply because of her beauty. Adding to the problem, there are women with no backbone, and these are women I'd call hoish or ugly-spirited, who make themselves readily available to these lustful men, enabling their behavior. Prostitution and OnlyFans is normalized because these girls that glorify hoishness and being a slut, they think it's empowering or something. What they don't know is that this does not empower women. This gives men unlimited opportunities to indulge in lust while making it harder for women who want to be respected beyond their appearance. And this is also why I no longer use dating apps no more, because many of the men on there are narcissistic, manipulative, and driven entirely by lust. And if you are a beautiful woman, you need to know you are not obligated to accept being sexualized or treated as an object of desire. No one is entitled to your body, even the details of what you look like, beyond what you choose to share. Beauty should never be seen as an open invitation for lust. And also, with all this beauty warfare going on, there's been situations where I will walk in a room and there'll be a black, dark-skinned guy surrounded by light-skinned girls, and he'll flirt with me briefly and then suddenly give me the silent treatment because he feels like, oh, she's too beautiful and she thinks that she can have any guy she wants. So they play this manipulative game, almost if he's trying to provoke me into chasing him or luring myself by saying something sexual or offering him sexual favors just to win his attention. But in reality, that silence and manipulative stuff is just a tactic rooted in ego and control rather than genuine interest. And as a woman who strives to live by God's commandments, I recognize that a man who behaves in that way is not someone worthy of my time or attention. Entertaining such behavior would only pull me away from the standards and dignity that caused me to uphold. Honestly, not every man is like that. For example, when I was dating my ex about 5 months ago, even he said that a lot of these guys out here are a shame. So it's rare to find a man with a godly mindset, a conservative mindset, one who has understanding, shows respect and honor toward all women, and doesn't view them with the lustful gaze. Because unfortunately, many men today do the opposite. And to be honest, I'm sick of it. Like, I'm sick of these guys with the lustful gaze. When I used to be on dating apps and guys would be like, "Do you want to have sex?" I would get excited because my response was always the silent treatment. Because in my mind, I'm thinking, you barely know me. You barely know me. And you talking about let's have raw sex. But you know what's crazy about these lustful men? They don't even desire women who openly present themselves as easy. Instead, they chase after the pretty girl who has her life together, who carries herself with purity and high morals. This just goes to show that deep down, even lustful men recognize the value of a woman with standards. Yet they approach the woman with high standards with the wrong intentions. And this is why attractive women need to be careful about what they entertain this year, because whatever an attractive woman chooses to accept will eventually become the standard for how she is treated. And all I want to say is this: attractive woman, be intentional about who you keep close. Surround yourself with women who match you in looks, character, and interests. Choose a man who lives up to your standards, because a man who truly values your standards will have no problem loving you the right way. And remember, no matter who tries to sabotage your job opportunities or make you look bad, blessings will always unfold in your life. Why? Because attractive women are the real queens, the true blueprint of beauty, influence, and presence.
Join Clubhouse app, a place where friendships are forged, ideas are shared, and connections are made.
Well, BMI is outdated. I'm a medical professional. Let me
Exactly.
just tell you.
So that's
Let me
what
just
I'm
hold
so
on.
what I'm
Let me
trying
just
to
tell you about
say is
BMI.
that
That's an outdated scale.
statistically speaking, according to most clinicians, the overwhelming majority of people in this room are at the very least overweight, but most likely more towards the obese side, because most of us are people of color. It is this is so
Dive into the vibrant world of audio interaction and see just how great it can be. Download Clubhouse today and be part of the movement to make Clubhouse great again. Your voice deserves to be heard.